Alright guys, so I got sick and tired of not being able to get an NES Classic or a SNES Classic. I couldn't even get the pre-order. It was sold out in like a minute. So I decided to get a Raspberry Pi kit. So this comes with heat sinks. It got the Raspberry Pi 3, the Canada kit case, and the AC charger. All of it wasn't even that expensive. It's actually cheaper than a SNES Classic. I'm waiting for a controller to come in, and then I'll show you how to set it up and put in Retropie. So I got all the components I need for my Raspberry Retro Pi. So you can get a cool kit like this. So this is the AC adapter, this is the case for the Raspberry Pi, and this is the Raspberry Pi. This is the heat sinks for the chips. The gamepad that you're going to need to control the unit with. Okay, so this controller is actually kind of cool because this is a USB Windows 8 compatible, and I'm going to be doing a full unboxing of it. So here's the back if you guys want to see it, and there it is. Okay, so this is the Buffalo gamepad, and it's got all 8 buttons. It even has a turbo controlling as well. Okay, so really cool gamepad. Okay, this is a 32 gig micro SD card. Okay, it's in an adapter right now. It's inside. You can see right there. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a setup and I'll show you how to actually set up a Raspberry Pi, and so you can put RetroPie, you can put all your ROMs on there. And like, the reason, like I said, it's so, you know, it's probably a lot easier to make your own than to buy a Super Nintendo Mini or NES Classic, because those things are virtually impossible to get. So and this is way better way to get it anyways. Okay, so stay tuned guys, I'll be right back and I'll show you all the components. Alright guys, so what programs you're going to need is you're going to need the RetroPie, which is you can get on this website. Just pause the video if you guys want to see the link. Okay, so get that, go to here, click on it, you'll get to this screen, and you basically download the version that you need. Go to downloads, and mine is the Raspberry Pi 3, so I'm going to be downloading this one. And then you're going to need another program called Disk Imager, or you can use Etcher as well, it doesn't matter. What it does is it puts the image of the file of the RetroPie onto your micro SD card, which is this thing right here. So once you get that installed, I'm going to show you. Just give me 1 minute, and just download it. It's about 600 megs. This is about what was it, 12 megs? So yeah, it's going to be a while. And then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what you want to do is load your RetroPie in there into the Disk Imager program, as you can see. And what you want to do is make sure it's going to be writing to the micro SD card, which I have. And all you do is just hit the write button. Okay, so yes, it's going to be, you want to continue. And you want to make sure that here, it is your micro SD card slot area. That's mine right there. And right, yes. So this is going to be a little bit of a while, so I'll be back when it's done. Alright guys, so I got my micro SD card all set up as I showed you in the video. Now it's time to put the Raspberry Pi together. Okay, so it even comes in this nice little Canada kit here. So there we go. There's your USB, here's your case, and the Raspberry Pi itself. Alright, let's do this guys. Here's the heat sinks. And they have that little sticky adhesive on it. This is the power supply, 2.5 amps for a Raspberry Pi. And this is the case that comes in with. So alright, so as you can see, this is the case. Let's unbox this right now. So they tell you don't put the micro SD card in until you've assembled it. So it is a translucent case, as you can see. And that's it. Really simple case, actually. And let's see what's in here, guys. Quick start guide. So it tells you this is what the Raspberry Pi has. If you guys want to read it, pause the video. But it does have a camera connector, HDMI port. It's got everything: micro SD card, Wi-Fi antenna, broadband, USB ports. This is pretty cool, actually, guys. And I've never got to play with it, so I've never played with the Raspberry Pi, but I'm really interested in making a Retro Pi. So, all right, let's take a look at what's in here. This should be the Retro Pi itself, or the Raspberry Pi itself, right here. Ooh, look at this. Comes in with the instruction, quick starter guide. Need that. Let's open this here. Now, just let me touch some metal here. Good. I even have a screwdriver, so this is the board itself. Look at that. Here's our HDMI slot. Headphone jack too. Wow, it's pretty impressive. So I'm guessing how this slides in. It should pop up. There you go. Just gonna take the case off right now. There we go. So that'll fit right underneath there. But I'm gonna put the heat sinks on first, guys. And that's pretty easy here. Hopefully you can see me do this here. So there's only 2 chips here, right? So you're going to put the small one on the small one and the big one on the big one. There we go. Give me 1 minute, guys. There we go, it's in. I don't know how hot the machine's gonna run actually, so you definitely probably want some heat sinks on there. Just for even passive cooling or something. Especially if you're gonna run like you know, higher end things like N64 games or something. Alright, heat sinks are in. Now let's put this together. Alright, so the case is in there, see? And all you do is just put the cover back on. This way here. There's a lot of empty room in there. But that is it. Yeah, it's actually quite small. Why do they give you all this empty room in here? Oh, so that's it right there. So it is all assembled and ready to go. You're going to put your micro SD card into this side right here. As you can see, I think it's this way. Alright guys, so the Raspberry Pi here is booting up. As you can see, you'll see a whole bunch of things. It'll show up right here. And I'm just waiting for it to load. Alright guys, it's loading up right now, as you can see. There's a whole bunch of gibberish that'll come up, and RetroPie is loading. And then what you're going to need next is a USB drive. So you can put some ROMs on. Still loading. So we're going to configure the controller as well. So alright, just be right back. Alright, so as you can see, emulation station has come up. So my gamepad, my classic gamepad has been detected, as you can see. So all you do is follow the on-screen prompts, hold the A button. You want to configure. And you could also plug in a keyboard. Okay. Alright, so all you do is press up on the D-pad, down, left, right, start, select A, B, X, Y, left shoulder, right shoulder. Now if you don't have a controller, you just keep pressing the A button. To hold any button to skip. There you go, just skip it. You don't have a trigger, so you can skip that. You don't have thumbsticks. You could use an Xbox controller, by the way. We don't have that. Just keep skipping all of these. You don't have any of these. You hit OK. That's it, guys. It is set up and it's loading right now. So let's get the ROMs on. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a USB key, okay, or a USB thumb drive. And I got one right here. So what you're going to do is take your USB thumb drive, you're going to plug it into one of the USB slots. It's going to blink, and once it's done blinking, you just pull it out and you'll have the files all onto this USB, and then you just move the ROMs over. So I'll show you how that works. Alright guys, be right back. So as you can see, there's other settings you can do as well if you want to change sound settings and other stuff. So I'll be right back. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to take your USB thumb drive and you're going to go make a new folder called just Retropie. Okay guys, you want to take your USB key now, you want to plug it into the Raspberry Pi. Alright guys, so here is the Retropie. See that? Remember that directory I made? It's all filled in. If you go to ROMs, all of the supported games or systems are actually on this screen right here. So move in all your ROMs and then I'll be right back and I'll show you how that works. Alright guys, so I got my ROMs transferred onto here. All you're going to do is you're going to plug it in. Alright guys, so the ROMs are done transferring. So I have here Mario Kart 64 for the N64 and we're going to load it up right now. Check this out. It's all done loading now. See if it'll run. And there's different variations in ROMs that'll work or not. So there you go. There's Mario Kart for the Nintendo 64. Like I said, I own the cartridge here. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. Now you can play it on your Raspberry Pi. If you have any questions, comments, guys, put some below and subscribe to the channel.